Hi everyone, this is Donna Marie, and today I just want to talk to you about law of attraction and changing your life through your thinking and your mindset. So, how many of you go around your day saying, I can't, or I hope, or I wish this happened, or yeah, I would love this, but it's not possible, or I can't seem to do this, or I can't seem to do that, before even realising that what you've told yourself, or if you haven't even realised it, you've actually told your subconscious mind you can't do this, and you can't do that, and you hope for this, and you hope for that, and things don't change, and things don't shift. So today I'm going to just teach you about how to change your thinking and create what exactly you want through your subconscious mind. Now, scientists say most of our life is through our subconscious mind. So 90% of our life is run through our subconscious mind, meaning that what we think subconsciously manifests into our reality. So the thoughts you think, the beliefs that you believe, the feelings you feel, all of that gets created into reality, and then we end up going through our days unfulfilled, unhappy, in lack of, and just frustrated because nothing's showing up like we wanted it to, and we just don't know why, and we get stuck, and we just feel that everything's just not as it should, and we're unhappy. So I hear this every day, day in, day out, and I heard this within my own thought processes in the past of my mindset when I said to myself that, oh, I wasn't good enough, or I couldn't do that because it wasn't possible, or I'm too old to do this, or I can't do this, and I can't do that, or I hope for that to happen, but I'm really not sure. And there's all this doubt that we're putting into the subconscious mind. So, you can actually create your reality. We recreate our reality. The external reality is a manifestation of what's going on internally. So it's actually called Hebb's law. So neurons that fire together, wire together, and then it creates an energy. So motion, an energy in motion, and the energy in motion creates the thing that you think. Okay, so instead of thinking along the lines of, oh, I hope for this amount of money, or I hope for this job, or I wish one day my perfect partner would come along, or I really hope that this will happen. When you say hope, if you think about it, hoping means you don't have it. So you're in lack of, you don't have that in your life, and you're programming, rewiring your subconscious for the lack of constantly. How many times day in and day out do you say that about yourself? So instead of thinking along the lines of I hope and I wish, or I can't, why don't you think the opposite of that? So I'm so grateful that this thing has happened, or I'm a divine being and I'm worthy of this thing. I'm an incredible public speaker and yoga teacher, and people love what I offer. Eliminate the thought process of I don't have enough, or I am not good enough, or I don't see it happening, it's not happening. Because when you say I don't see it happening, you're saying I don't see it happening. You are just programming and rewiring your brain for that process and that thought. So it doesn't help you in any way. And I hear this with people that are suffering with pain. They tend to put their mind to the pain, and what you focus on expands. So if you keep telling yourself that you're in pain, then you're going to experience more pain. And then if you keep telling yourself that you can't sleep, then you're not going to be able to sleep because you're telling yourself that you can't sleep. Or there's this in the back of your mind subconsciously, your subconscious is saying, oh, I really hope I sleep well tonight. I really hope I can sleep well. I need the sleep. I need again. It's the lack of. Instead of thinking before you go to bed, I'm going to have the most amazing sleep, and I'm so grateful for having such a deep rest, and I wake up tomorrow completely energized and fulfilled. And every day, you say this, so not just once, because it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't just happen once. You want to spark the emotion in your body. You want to spark the energy, because that energy enables the energy emotion to manifest into your reality. I've tried this and I've done this so many times with things, and I've manifested so many things recently. I manifested a free coaching course so I can get that certificate and be an official coach. I manifested that I said, I am so grateful that I have this coaching course and I'm able to coach clients with my coaching certificate. And it only had to happen a couple of times. I felt it within my body. I knew that I would get it. And I had an email come through to say, well done, you secured a place on the coaching course. I also manifested a place, and I'm sharing this with you because I want to inspire you, because I know it works. Okay, I managed to get a space on the Yogapreneur Launchpad. So Yogapreneur Launchpad is a business launchpad program that basically you work through your business and you're able to have a business mentor that helps you with your business progressing forward. So like all your branding, your marketing, and all of that stuff. And I knew that I would get a space, and I kept thinking, I was like, oh, so it's going to be amazing, that I'm going to get this space, and it's going to be incredible. And I knew, and I felt it within my body. I felt it in my energy. I felt it in my brain. I could see it happening. I sparked the energy. I sparked as many senses as I could in my body. And within a couple of weeks, it was like, oh, well done, congratulations, you've just won a place on the business launchpad. Well done. And if I think about it, actually, I manifested that course would have been way over sort of £1,300 something, I think. And the coaching course, a coaching training certificate program is around £3,000, £5,000. So, and I secured a place for free for the coaching academy. And it works, and I wanted to share this video with you because I know that it works, and it works in any situation you want it to. Whether you want to attract love, whether you want to attract your ideal soulmate, whether you want to attract new friends, whether you want to attract more money into your life, more business opportunity, a career, pain relief, or healing of a certain condition. Instead of thinking and focusing on, oh my God, my back hurts so much, every day is like agony, you're thinking about it constantly. And people don't realise your mindset is so powerful. Your neurons literally fire and wire and create new pathways. And then you start to, those pathways you start to live that out in your day and in your daily life, and you start to have more of what you focus your attention to. So more pain, more frustration. I'm so frustrated is a common one. Well, then the more you focus on that I'm so frustrated, is you're going to have more frustration, instead of thinking, okay, I accept that I feel frustrated, but it's not going to affect my day. I'm gonna change my thinking. I'm going to take a breath, and I'm going to focus on the opposite of that feeling. Or if you focus on a part of your body that doesn't feel frustrated, for example, your legs or your feet, they feel nice, they're walking, you're moving around every day, you feel great. Okay, focus on that. It shifts your mind into thinking of a certain area on your body which doesn't have the pain or the frustration, and then you're rewiring, because you're not allowing your ego, your logical mind, and your inner criticism, your subconscious, to absorb that negative information and rewire. You are actually creating what you want in life, which is the freedom from the pain, and to live and attract the situations in your life that you want. When you say, oh, I hope this happens, and after a day you're like, oh, it hasn't happened, and then this doubt steps in, and this like lack of confidence steps in, and you start telling yourself again, oh, it doesn't work, I've tried it doesn't work, we've tried it once and it doesn't work. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen once. It takes for most people, it takes about 30 days to rewire the subconscious mind. But if you can spark the energy in your body, like feel into it and like try it on. I'm so grateful that I'm growing my career and my community, and my business is thriving with new people, new clients and new students, and it's amazing. A couple of situations recently where I have again manifested that, where I was like, started out in my career as a yoga teacher and had like a couple of students, and I realised there was this huge lack of confidence within myself around people wanting to come to my class because I was newly qualified, and people wouldn't like me because I didn't know my stuff. But actually, so I was telling myself the story, and then I started to say, actually no, because I attract beginners, and beginners are mainly the people I want to work with, people that are starting out to yoga, or even if people haven't done or have done a little bit of yoga before, and I attract those people. And when I started to really feel into the energy of attracting those people to my classes, and like, you know, helping those people with their movement and with their breath, and bringing new people in every week, my classes started to expand and grow and expand and grow and expand and grow. And it doesn't take that long really when you start to rewire and reframe your brain. And situations like my workshops being fully booked. Okay, the times when they haven't been fully booked have been the times when I've doubted, the times when I've lacked the confidence, or I've lacked there's been something in me that's had the resistance to that particular workshop. Like I wasn't sure about something, or there was always a little bit of doubt in there. And it's amazingly surprising how much so a little bit of doubt can rewire you and can really block you from manifesting what you want. So every time this happens, and it's natural, it happens to people, stop, take a breath, and just reanalyze and say, it is so amazing that my classes are completely fully booked. People love what I do. They love the vulnerability. They love that I teach from my heart and from my passion. Even though I have newly qualified, it doesn't matter. People see that and they love that, and people come anyway because they enjoy that. They enjoy that I am true to me as a person. I don't pretend that I'm not something I'm not. I don't pretend that I'm this 3-4 year qualified yoga teacher when I'm not. People know that I'm newly qualified, so what's the problem? And when you actually start to have that conversation with yourself, you start to realise that there's so much more out there that is completely possible than you give yourself credit for, and that actually the people that you speak to, people that you hang around with, the way we're conditioned as a kid, because between the age of 0 to 7 we are in alpha states, we absorb everything into our subconscious mind. And still to this day, you know, if you hang around with people that are going to bring you down, like energetically, through whether it's like colleagues at work that envy you or jealous about you, and you start, because you're too kind and you're too nice to actually stand the boundary, have a healthy boundary in place, and say to them, no, I'm not tolerating that, things won't shift and things won't change, because you'll just settle with make do. Like, how many times do people have a conversation with themselves? Oh, my bank account is just like so low again. I don't have any money to pay for this, or I don't have any money to pay for self-care, or I had the worst day ever, and this happened, and it just gets spiraled down. Or, oh man, this happened and it was so awful, and then this happened because of this, and then you just feel the energy of it. It doesn't feel good. It feels horrible. It feels heavy. It feels lethargic. It feels dense. It weighs on your shoulders physically. Vulnerability around your neck, it makes you feel vulnerable. It just affects your physicality so much. Like, people don't realise how much their thoughts rewire not only your brain but your whole physical body as well, and your health. You start to, like I said earlier, what you put your attention to expands. So put this down below in the comment box. I'm so grateful that I live fully, healthily and happy. I'm so grateful that I live fully, happily and healthily. Pop it down in the comment box below. You're going to rewire your subconscious mind, and that is a mantra you can use day in and day out. I am so grateful that I am healthy, happy and free. Or I'm so grateful that money comes to me easily. I am so grateful that money comes to me easily through many forms, many forms. I'm so grateful that money comes to me easily through many forms. Like, money is not a bad thing. Money is a good thing. And again, there's a lot of people's beliefs around money, like money is good, money is the root of all evil, money is like greedy, it's like an ego thing, having like loads of money, and what will people think of me if I have money? Actually no, money is amazing energy. It gives you freedom of choices to be able to help people on a deeper level, to be able to share your gifts with the world. I used to have a very low lack mindset around money, and didn't get anywhere. And when I started to change and shift my mind around money and actually realise that money is not the root of all evil, actually it gives me freedom of choices. It enables me to be able to train and able to qualify in courses and actually train people and help people on a deeper level, and give me travel. I'm able to travel places, I'm able to go places that I want to go to. It's actually a very good energy to have a positive relationship with money. Eliminate the thoughts of a poor mindset and a mindset around I'm not good enough, or I don't have enough time, or I don't have time to think about that, because it doesn't take 2 minutes to just stop and rewire your brain and just for success and start to think about, I love what I do, I love my life. You wake up every day, what's the first thing you think when you wake up? I mean, do you wake up and you're like, oh my god, I'm so grateful to be alive, like I can't wait for the day, I can't wait for things to unfold naturally, and I can't wait for what's to come? That's how I think in the morning. I used to wake up thinking, oh, here we go again, another day. Oh, I can't stand this day. I wish I just want to go to bed and it just makes you feel awful. Like that whole energy of, oh, here we go again. Or it comes to Sunday evening and you're like, oh, I have another week of work. If you're not happy with your job, then don't do it. You know, find a job, find your inspiration. Like, what do you love? What are you good at? Start to write this down. I'm so grateful that my skills and my gifts help people on such a deep level. I have a job that I love. It doesn't feel like a job. It feels amazing. It's light. I'm worthy of all my heart's desires, and just keep telling yourself a conversation. Just keep telling yourself and spark the energy in motion. Start to get the energy, because when you shift your energy from a low mindset, which doesn't feel good physically, like it makes your shoulders heavy, it gives you aches in your neck, it makes you frustrated, it gives you headaches, your stomach might churn because it's not feeling good in your gut. You start to shift those physical parts of your body, you start to shift the pain out of your body, and then you start to rewire your mind and your body for feeling great and full of life, full of energy. Put this in the comment box below. I am full of energy. I love my job. I love empowering people. I am full of energy. I love my job. I empower people. I'm full of energy. I love my job. I empower people. Just put that in the comment box below. Just notice how that feels for you. It's completely different energy. Eliminate those negative thought processes. Acknowledge that they're there, okay? Acknowledge that they're coming up. However, don't immerse yourself in the negativity, because when you sit in that negativity and you're like, oh, things are just so bad, you're going to start to feel depressed, anxious, stressed, and it's going to affect not only you, but your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, children, and they don't want that, and vice versa. You don't want that from them either. It doesn't lift you up, it doesn't empower you, it just makes you feel, and everyone else feel, low of energy and tired and fed up. Whereas you start to do this in and day out, you start to attract miracles into your life. Honestly, it happens. Attracting miracles. Just think about, what would a miracle mean for you? Attract the miracle into your life that you want. Like, miracles are completely normal. They happen every day. You are a miracle in yourself, being born. You are here for a reason. You're not here to just make do and just live life unfulfilled. You are here for a reason. You were born for a reason. That is a miracle in itself. So just think about that. Oh my god, I am a miracle. Yes, I am actually. I actually am a miracle. It feels amazing. And the reason I'm a miracle is because I was put on this earth to do this, this and this. It's actually called Hebb's Law. When we fire our neurons together, they wire together. It's called Hebb's Law. It's actually a science. There's so much science behind this stuff. We don't get told about this. We should be taught this stuff in schools, but unfortunately we live in paradigms of, we live in these little paradigm groups of believing and living a certain way, and we live our life in fear around well, oh, maybe I'm not good enough for this because I don't have enough experience. And you have a conversation with yourself, oh, I don't have enough experience. That person's got so much more experience than me, they're better than me. And actually, you don't have to have people with more experience than you, or they're more qualified than me. It doesn't matter. You could have someone that's more qualified than you, but actually they're just not very good at being with people, and they don't have the qualities as you do when you start to realize your qualities about yourself. So I want you to write down below what your qualities are. I'm good at this, I'm good at that, I'm good at this, and I'm good at that. And not start thinking about, oh, I'm not good enough at this and I'm not good enough at that. Because when you start saying I'm not good enough, again, it's reprogramming your mind, your body, and your life. You start to attract more of what you put your attention to. It's negative, it's destructive, it ruins people's lives. It just is not worth the effort that you put in, the energy that you put in. Put your energy into the feeling of feeling positive, like, I'm so grateful that I have this skill, that I'm able to share this with the world. It's amazing that this has happened, and I'm so grateful when I look back and I realise what I've achieved. And I'm really good at this, which means I'll be good at this, this and this. I'm great at this, I'm really amazing at this. Just feel the difference from that when you start to realise your strengths rather than your weaknesses. Okay, you start to really change and shift your life. There's so much in this stuff. As I say, we live in paradigms of fear. The government makes us in fear. Oh, the world's crashing down, Brexit's happening, and we're doomed. And the conversations that we go through in our daily life, we are doomed, or my business is doomed, and this just gets we just get pulled down by all this fear mongering, and this gets absorbed into our subconscious rather than stepping out of that paradigm that we would be living in, listening and being absorbed by all the negative social media, because it is $1 billion industry and it's there to brainwash us. Instead of believing in that and actually listening to that stuff that is very highly negative and fear mongering, why don't you step out of that into your own paradigm, into your empowering paradigm of, actually, this is how I want to live my life. This is how I want to live my life. I want to do this, this, and this, and this, and I want to achieve this, this, and this, and I'm already achieving this, this, and this. It's already out there. The person you're looking for is already out there. The career that you wish you had is already there. You just need it to come into your energy right now. You shift vibration, you shift energy, and you can draw it into your energy. It is that simple. That is all you need to be doing. You don't have to keep living in fear anymore. You don't have to keep living in the lack of, or having the thoughts of you're not good enough, or it's not possible because of this, this, and this. Absolutely, it is possible. Stop today and make a point today of changing your thought processes, changing your beliefs, changing your values. What are your values? What do you believe? Do you want to believe that actually the way you're living your life is the way that it should always be, and that's how it is, and there's no way out, and that's just how we're stuck, and that's just what it is and how it is? Or do you want to believe that you can heal and recover from an illness? Or do you want to believe that you can, actually heal your body through the power of your mindset? Because it's completely possible. It's completely possible. I helped someone eliminate fibromyalgia, pain from their body last week. Been suffering fibromyalgia for 10 years. It's gone. It's amazing. For the power of thought and subconscious programming. It is just amazing. I have done so much work with people with their mindset, and it's what I love doing. I help people rewire their subconscious mind for success. So if you want more money, if you're an entrepreneur, I've helped entrepreneurs earn more money. I've helped entrepreneurs find their creative center and be inspired and find their what drives them, and help them expand their vision and help them believe and bring confidence. And so much has shifted. They have had so many ideas, and they're creating new ideas, and it's just amazing. You don't know the power of subconscious mind, and if you do, then that's amazing, and I congratulate you for taking yourself on that path and listening to your wisdom and listening to yourself and rewiring your body for success. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, then please subscribe. You can just hit the bell notification just below this video, and then you can share this page and subscribe with anyone else you know that could really benefit from some mindset work. And you know, it all starts from within. So you need to look deeper, not externally. There's nothing outside of yourself that will give you that health, that happiness and that satisfaction apart from you. So this is Donna Marie giving you the self-empowerment tools for transformation and success.